Hey, what is up, everybody? If you are looking for another review on the Descent of Dragons set, this is the place to be. We're going to do 10 more cards today. This is the second review we're going to be doing. So they actually released a few more cards over the last couple of days. So those new ones are actually going to be reviewed here, as well as some of the older ones that were released, a couple weeks ago when they released that first batch of 40 or so cards. And without further ado, we got 10 more cards coming up. Let's break it down. Alright, so first up, we got Clear the Way. So this is the first side quest that I'm going to be reviewing. I can see this being useful in some sort of rush-centric deck. It does rely on summoning rush minions to even get this off. Ideally, the earliest you're going to be able to play this is turn 1, and then you should get, the 4/4 token maybe on turn 3 or 4, best case scenario, depending on how many rush minions you play. I'm not crazy about that. I mean, yeah, sure, you're going to get a 4/4 with rush on turn 3 or 4, but that's kind of in line with the types of, monsters and creatures that are going to be played that turn anyways. So it's not like you're going to have this giant 8/8 token or something way before your opponent has anything that can even combat it. If you compare this to stuff like Houndmaster Shaw, Unleash the Beast, Swarm of Locusts, those cards I think inherently are just better. You have a 1 mana cost delay. You're waiting 3, 4, maybe even more turns if you have some, bad draws rush minion wise to get a subpar effect. I don't think this is that great. So for that reason, 2 out of 5. Second card I am souped about. Oh my god. Secure the Deck. Alright, I'm going to skip to it. 5 out of 5. Oh my god, since I have started Hearthstone, this archetype has been sleeping. It has been non-existent, okay? We got Claw, we got Savagery, we got Spirit of the Raptor, we got Savage Striker now, we got Bite, we got Shark Fin Fan. A little bit, I don't know about that one, but it is still a thing. So all of these cards essentially go towards a Druid Hero type deck. And what I mean by Druid Hero is you're using your face to attack the opponent. You upgrade your attack basically with the hero power. It gives you 1 attack, one armor. And then you're throwing Claw on top for 2 more attack. Or you're throwing using Savagery after you boost your attack to kill one of their monsters. So there is oh my god, there's so many cards now that were released in the last 2 or 3 sets that support this. I think it's actually a thing. And this is nuts. This card gives you 3 cards. 3 cards. You only have to attack twice. That's the easiest that you can have this by turn 3. This is such an easy side quest. And you can have 2 of these. It's not like regular quests where you can have 1. You can have 2. This is nuts. I can't wait. If you're liking what you're seeing, hit that sub button. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right, so we got a Galakrond. We got a Warrior Galakrond. We got it revealed a couple days ago. It's pretty good. It's a 4 out of 5. It gets a 4 out of 5 and not a 5 out of 5 because honestly, all the Galakronds are pretty broken compared to other, champion replacements or heroes. But this is the hero power isn't necessarily as good as some of the other Galakronds released so far. I mean, you're getting 3 attack. Now, that 3 attack does work with what I think will be good, a big warrior deck. I think big warrior is going to return. You have cards like the Boom Ship, Heavy Metal, Armored Goon. I mean, those cards are going to be great with this. Armored Goon especially. You don't need a weapon necessarily that's going to break after you use it. You can just use this hero power. Boom. You get armor and 3 attack with Armored Goon. So I think, honestly, that deck type will be viable. It'll be playable. I'm going to like playing it because, you're drawing. This also allows you to draw those big minions from your deck. And they get even bigger with the +4/+4. So pretty excited for this deck archetype. It's a little less powerful than the other Galakronds, but I think it'll definitely see some play. All right, we have ourselves another Malygos. I didn't think we'd ever see this day. It's 5 out of 5. It's like auto-included mage. It's kind of disappointing. They made some mage cards that we're gonna get to another one in a second. They're just like auto-includes. That like mage builds itself at this point. There's only gonna be one. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Maybe control, or it might be Highlander. I don't know. It's auto-include. It sticks to the board. It's got 8 health. It gives you a free spell. Not only that, the free spell is upgraded. So I really don't see why you wouldn't play this card. It's 5 out of 5. Easy as that. Okay, Primordial Explorer. This is the next card card here, and this card is a perfect example of power creep. So if you don't know what power creep is in card games, it's basically that as sets, roll out, the pressure to release cool, powerful, strong cards that are good, that people want, that they desire. I mean, at the end of the day, they got to sell this card game. That ends up just turning into power creep, and it just means that the newer sets are stronger than the older sets. The older sets become crap or even useless sometimes, and you're just playing with the newer cards, and it's unfortunate, but it does happen in most card games. This is terrible. Primordial Explorer. It's a 2/3 poisonous. We got Emperor Cobra, which we're gonna probably use in the comparison in a second. We got Giant Wasp, Venomizer, Blight Nozzle Crawler. Technically, I don't know. Druid of the Swarm is kind of a little, kind of like it, but I'm gonna use Emperor Cobra here. Emperor Cobra is a 3 cost. Primordial Explorer is a 3 cost. It's a 2/3. Primordial Explorer is a 2/3, and Emperor Cobra has poisonous. Primordial Explorer has poisonous. So all those stats are the same. So now essentially for 0 mana, you discover a dragon. Might as well just be draw a card. It's not even like you have to be holding a dragon to discover a dragon. This thing should have been 3 mana, maybe a 2/2. If you're holding a dragon, discover a dragon. That would have been balanced. This is just straight up broken, so it gets a 5 out of 5. It's gonna make Dragon Hunter a thing. And piggyback off of Primordial Explorer, Azure Explorer is just as busted. I don't even get... Blizzard, you're disappointing me. You're disappointing me, Blizzard. You banned Azure Drake, which is a 4 cost 4/4 spell damage +1, because everybody played it. Now that's the only saving grace that they get in this particular card. It's not normal. It's not a normal card, so it can't just be plopped into any deck. So okay, great. It's not going to be, rampant everywhere, but it's a 4 mana, same cost as Azure Drake. It's 2/3. Okay, so it's a little less stats. So you're losing 2 attack, 1 life. So it's a 2/1 right there. Okay, you have spell damage +2. So you're gaining a spell damage as well. And now you're discovering a dragon. This card should probably be at least 5, if not 6 mana. We'll go 5. This should be 5 mana. I think 6 is a little bit too much. This should be at least 5 mana. Why this is 4 mana, I don't even know. But it's insta include in any mage deck. Again, mage seems to build itself right now. So we'll see what other cards they release, but 5 out of 5. All right. So Learntrakone, another mage card. So this is definitely better than the Hunter side quest that gets you a 4/4. It's still not good. I give this a 3 out of 5. I mean, best case scenario, you're gonna get this to activate on turn 4. If you do get it to activate on turn 4, it's great. There used to be Flame Wreathed Faithless. Wow, Flame Wreathed Faceless. I get the that was a 4 mana 7/7. Granted, it was an overload too, but that was broken, having a 7/7 on turn 4. So having a 6/6 on turn 4 is pretty good. Also, it seems like Mage is going to be playing a lot of spells alongside everything else that they have in this set too. So I'm sure it might be an include. I still don't think it's that great. I don't think it's an insane side quest. I don't think it's worth playing 2 of. I mean, if you do play 2, you have probably like I think it's about a 42% chance if you hard mulligan for it to draw it on turn 1. Guys, I have a secret. Face Hunter's back. I can't wait. Oh, man. Okay. Toxic Reinforcements, 5 out of 5. I have 4 words to describe, to review this card. Face is the place. All right, second to last card is going to be Fate Weaver. So Fate Weaver is interesting. It uses the new invoke concept. If it invoked Galakrond, I think it'd be decent. But in this case, because of the cost, it's a 4 cost monster. The other invoke cards so far that have been revealed, you have Time Rip, and then there's another monster, I believe. Both of them are more than 4 mana. So if you draw this turn 4, it's going to be basically a dead draw. Even the normal card that invokes, I believe, is also 4 mana. So you're not going to be able to get this off early game, so it's probably going to be dead in your hand until like turn 6 and 7. Not necessarily dead. I mean, it's still 3/6 for a body, which is above average, but it's just not going to be useful early game to get that effect. And for that reason, getting a 3 out of 5. And finally, Time Rip. Okay, well, we're going to go with the power creep mentality again. This is just stupid. You have Assassinate and you have Crushing Walls. Both are like, Assassinate is the same cost as this, only kills 1. This is 5, kills 2. That should just explain it all. I don't know what they were thinking with this. And that's it. That's all 10 for today. We're going to have 10 more on Wednesday. We're going to have 10 more later this week. Pretty excited to see what other cards that they come out with. And if anybody has any ideas, any comments, any suggestions for a future Hearthstone video, definitely put it in the comments below. Be happy to hear your feedback. Always appreciate and love the support. Thank you very much. And until next time, peace.